riding the country roads from our campground to Old Tunnel State Park. Starting at Medina Highpoint Resort, where we're camping, in Texas Hill Country, ending at Old Tunnel State Park. Another beautiful morning in Texas Hill Country. Camera straight, it's time to go. Saying hi to a future rider. Turning north on Texas 16. We are riding between Medina and Kerrville. A group of trikes coming the other way. Assuming they're on their way to the Three Sisters, the roads we rode yesterday. I have Three Sisters videos in a playlist. This section of Highway 16 has switchbacks. And like all of Hill Country, lots of deer. Luckily we missed it, but deer don't travel alone, so I did slow down. With these switchbacks, I do find this road more challenging than the Three Sisters. The Three Sisters is twisty and fun, but not hard. The first time I rode Highway 16, I hadn't been riding very long, and I'd rented a Heritage Classic. Took a deep breath when I got to the first switchback, which was also a steep hill. A guy was riding a Road King coming the other way and had a oh crap look on his face. He was obviously expecting me to drop the bike, which I was half expecting myself, but luckily I didn't. I've also ridden this area on the Road King that Paul's riding, but I'm much happier riding these switchbacks on my light bike. We saw horses, riding along the side of Ranch Road 2771. The creek we are riding along changes its name from Stone, Cow, and Turtle Creek. It is labeled on Google Map as Turtle Creek more than once, so that might be the main creek. We are now on Texas 173, also called Bandera Highway. We are going east on Center Point River Road. We are about to cross the Guadalupe River. It looks like people are putting in kayaks here to go downstream. Summer temperatures, often around 100, it's common to see people in the rivers wherever possible. Riding into the outskirts of Center Point. Continuing east on Texas 27. Stopping for gas before we're in the country with no gas stations. Getting a drink and cooling off while we're here. Riding through the town of Comfort. Comfort has a strange little turn, with a two-way stop sign instead of a four-way stop or traffic light. The first time we rode through here, it was in the evening, and we completely missed this turn. There's a chicken in the front yard that hopefully is used to staying off the road. We are now on Farm to Market Road 473. We have been on this section of the road before. We have ridden it north of San Antonio to avoid the city. This is where we normally turn, so from now on, it's new road to us. We are on Old 9 Road. Old Old Number 9 Road has many names, depending on which map you look at. Old Number 9 Highway, Old Fred Road, and Old San Antonio Road. This area of hill country was settled by Germans in the 1800s. Many of the ranches in this area are still owned by their descendants. The north end of Old 9 Road ends close to Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg is popular with tourists and known as a historic German town. We will ride through there on my next video. There are flood gauges on most of the low water crossings in this area. Not all of the possible flooding areas have a warning sign or a flood gauge. This area definitely floods during heavy rain. We have ridden through low water on the road unexpectedly before. It may take water a few weeks or more to leave the area after a flood. The flood waters have also been known to wash out roads and take out bridges. Old Tunnel State Park on the right. It always makes me smile to see a parking lot filled with bikes. It's a short walk to the tunnel at Old Tunnel State Park. We're at Old Tunnel State Park in Texas, and glad it's not closed today, July 4th. There's a butterfly. Been seeing lots of butterflies. July 4th. So lucky it's open. Where we started from at the top. And assuming this is the tunnel here, which we haven't got to yet. And a little bridge. Happy July 4th. We are at Old Tunnel State Park in Texas. Lucky it's open. Weren't sure if it would be or not, but it's just gate walk in whenever you want. So we're thinking that this was built for the railroad or something. It obviously looks man-made. And if you look to the end of it, the other end, you see little tiny things flying around, or movement at least, and that's bats. So some people come here in the evening at dusk just to watch the bats come out. But it's pretty in the daytime. It's cool down here considering it is summer in Texas. And they've got a nice little stream and the birds sound pretty. Above the tunnel now, another butterfly, tons of butterflies here. Assuming that's something that would take stuff up and down from the tunnel to this level. So the tunnel is below us with the river and the bridge. And in the distance, we're thinking that's a fire lookout tower. Either that or a pretty cool treehouse. Found the railroad information. So far it's just been bat information. So 1913, they built the railroad to link San Antonio to Fredericksburg. Thanks for joining us on another ride through Texas Hill Country. Please hit like, subscribe, share the video, and add any comments below. Check out my social media pages to follow my moto adventures.